We have got to talk about the Halo series on Paramount Plus because, man, this thing is an absolute train wreck. Season 1 was terrible, genuinely one of my least favorite seasons of a TV show ever, and all the actors and everything, they said they listened to the fan feedback and that Season 2 was going to be much, much better. And we are now 6 episodes into Season 2, there's only 2 episodes left, and it's pretty much the exact same thing. I will say that the VFX, the acting, and the writing have all improved in this season, but that's about it. A huge complaint in Season 1 was the fact that John never really wears his Mjolnir armor, and he barely gets any action scenes wearing it. And then they said, oh, that's gonna change. Season 2 has less time of John in his armor. I don't even understand how you make a Halo show without Master Chief in his frickin' armor. And I know there's some people online that are saying, it's not all about Chief in the armor, like, it's John at the core of the story, blah, blah, blah. Like, I get it. I like some of the John scenes, I really do. But you need to have Master Chief armor action scenes sprinkled throughout the season. And so far in Season 2, we opened up the season with a Master Chief scene. It was pretty cool. Then he takes the armor off. Then he puts it back on in, I think, episode 2 or 3 to do a little recon looking for Cobalt team. And then they take away his armor, and we are now in episode 7 next week, and he still doesn't have it again. Can you imagine watching like an Iron Man movie and he just doesn't have his armor ever? Like Spider-Man, Batman, they never put their suits on, their costumes, whatever. That's what this show is lacking. You've got John, who is basically just walking around in his civilian clothes half the time. Like you need that armor in this show to make it feel like a Halo show. Otherwise, it's just a Space Marine show. You could literally just call it Space Marine or John, and that's what this show actually is. It's not Halo. And then on top of that too, we're not even on Halo yet. We are 2 seasons in now, and we still have not even gotten to Halo. The whole thing is just ridiculous. Like, Master Chief does not have Cortana with him. I'm sure he will get her by the end of Season 2 and have the chip in the helmet and everything. And I really hope that Season 3 is just Master Chief and Cortana on Halo like we wanted. But I'm very, very confident that that's not what we're gonna get. The show is just so boring. Like, we're focusing on all these different side stories and not really focusing on the actual war against the Covenant or anything. We just did the Fall of Reach in like 2 quick episodes, which is crazy because the Fall of Reach should be like a whole season, not just a couple episodes. Okay, now we're on to something else. There's barely any Spartan Covenant action. It's just, I don't understand what you're thinking here. Like, you're adapting an action video game that's centered around Master Chief. You're gonna take away his armor. You're gonna focus on all these side characters, do all this random stuff. I don't get it. I don't understand. You can definitely have a balance in this show where you have a lot of John scenes and that, like, let's say 75% of the show is Master Chief without the armor on. That is completely fine with me, and I think it actually works pretty well for TV. And then Pablo Schreiber gets to show off his acting skills and everything. Great. But 25% of this show needs to be Halo Master Chief action scenes to really give it the feel of an actual Halo show. Otherwise, it just feels like a generic sci-fi action series, and that's about it. At the end of the day, I really don't know how this show is going to recover because a lot of fans after Season 1 refused to continue on with this series. I know a bunch of people that watched Season 1 and they're like, that was really bad, I'm not even going to bother watching Season 2. Me, I'm optimistic, I was hopeful, I was like, okay, they said they're going to make a bunch of changes, let's see if that actually plays out and it actually improves a lot, and so far I've just been disappointed, just like I was with Season 1. And this show has so much potential. All the actors are good, the writing's good and everything. The problem is they're just doing their own thing. It's like they just call the show Halo, but they just never play the games or read any of the books, and they just do a quick little Google search like, who is Master Chief? And then that's all the research they do for this character and this show. Let me know what you guys think about this show, though. Are you a fan of it? Do you hate it? Are you kind of in the middle like me? I really hope it does improve, though. Like, Season 3, if it's on Halo and he's got his armor on and there's a lot of Covenant battles against him. That could be pretty cool. And where he's actually like a hero and a leader, because right now in this season, he's seen as a bad guy, which is stupid. Let me know your thoughts down below.